Hi Libra. So like this month, pretty good month for us, not gonna lie. It's interesting, there may be some tests along the way, but if you didn't know, Gemini is our 9th house. Therefore, this is going to be, oh my God, what is going on? What is going on? This Judgment card has came up for every single air sign this far. It came up for Gemini, just came up for Aquarius, and now it's coming up front and center for us. Okay. Okay. So some of you guys may hear a final verdict on some money or a job or your career, something along those lines. There may be some big news that comes in that's like, it almost seems like it was like heaven sent or something, whatever you believe, but still, jeezel. Okay there. Anyways, so Gemini is our 9th house, so this is all about getting out of our comfort zone, spicing things up a little bit, you know, like we're bored. We, in Gemini season, oh gosh, we are bored, we are stressed, we are worried, we are sleeping too much, whatever the case may be. Mars in Cancer isn't very fun, like, but anyways, yeah, some of you could be even going through, oh look, there we are. Some of you could even be going through some kind of situation, some kind of pain, or just having trouble sleeping. But things are boring. It's time to spice things up. No matter what you're going through, if you're going through a breakup, if you're going through, you know, just a hard time right now with your mental health or whatever, it's time to spice things up. Okay? It is time. It is time to spice things up. It's time to spice things up and forgive and create some damn harmony and balance into our lives. Like, we are the balance. Why is there no balance in our lives? You know what I mean? What is going on? Some of you guys are a little screwed up over a Sagittarius. Just saying. But there needs to be some kind of harmony, some kind of balance in our lives. And how do we get balanced? We have to get unbalanced. So this month we are spicing things up. We are curious. The Gemini nature, the Gemini seasons make us curious, right? And we are ready to do some things differently. Because Gemini is our 9th house, we are getting out of comfort zones, baby. We are trying new mother effing things. And yeah, that's what we're doing. You could run into themes like travel, foreign lands, foreign people, higher learning, negotiation, publishing, media, and just seeing or doing things that you don't normally do, that you haven't done before, right? Going places you haven't gone before, and doing things you haven't gone before, meeting people that you normally don't hang out with or that you normally wouldn't meet. So some of you guys have a water sign coming up here that misses you very much. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or that you miss very much. Not sure who that message was for. But yeah, we're trying to get out of our comfort zones, like I've been saying. We want to spice things up, the boring, the mundane routines. The Gemini new moon could give us a new perspective or a realization of something. We could go on an adventure, things like that. A lot of you look like things are about to get really good when it comes to money. Now, as far as love and romance, things have gotten either a little stale or they're not really going anywhere. They came to a halt. And we're not really sure what to do about it. It's like all these opportunities could find us this month. Popularity could find us this month. But we want to focus on that one person, that one asshole that we can't have, or that betrayed us, or that isn't our real friend, or whatever. don't do that, because this month could literally bring in some kind of miracle for us, Libra. I mean, I'm just saying. But if we're over here so worried about what the hell ever, how's that going to happen, you know? We don't want to budge from our emotions. We just want to play in our feelings instead of moving forward. Anyway. So we're wanting to get a little bit wild. We're wanting to do things a little bit out of the norm. Venus is in our 8th house, and it will be till like around mid-month. And this is causing a lot of change and transformation in our relationships. But we also want to feel things on a deep, deep level. Like, we don't just want sex. We don't just want friends with benefits. Like, we want to merge. Like, we want to have something intense, you know what I mean, when Venus is in our 8th house. And this could definitely make some of your connections a lot deeper. This could also allow money to come in, and I feel like for some of you it looks really good for that, but you're worried about the intensity and the deepness of the feelings, of the emotions instead. It can also bring up power stuff, like, where do we find our power? How can we find our power? Forgiveness could also come in the beginning of this month for something that happened from the past. So that could definitely be this Temperance 9 of Swords right here, my loves. Something that hurt you in the past could be coming back around to kind of close things, you know what I mean, to create some kind of closure, especially if it has to do with relationships, work, family, things like that. Oh, what do you know? The Lovers right at the bottom. I would definitely say it has to do with some relationships. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway, so then Mars goes into our 10th house of Cancer. So this is going to give us an emotional drive when it comes to our career and reputation, even though it doesn't seem like it right now. It is really driving us to work, especially if you work from home. Some of you could be thinking about starting to work from home around this time, or to start your own business, or to start a family business, or something like that, or to have your family involved in your work somehow, something along those lines. Your desire, we may desire very much to be, sorry, I'm trying to read my own writing and obviously I can't. We may desire very much to be recognized for our work and our achievements this month. Like, we really want people to notice the shit that we've done, you know what I mean? Because, like, we're going to start being proud of ourselves. Like, we're going to start being proud of ourselves. Some of us may have some issue with authority this month, people that are in authority. That could definitely happen. But you're really going to be into self-promotion, the need for attention. Be careful not to say anything too impulsive, because Mercury is in your 10th house and your words have power now. And you could find yourself very influential, very persuasive, and a lot of people may come to you for their opinion. It looks like you're really going to get noticed, like hardcore, when it comes to something to do with work. And it looks like if some of you may also be getting some kind of offer, some kind of money from an Aquarius. One of the two. So yeah. There may be a power struggle like around mid-month when it comes to your family versus your career and your reputation. When Venus goes into your 9th house, this is going to make us very exotic, and we are going to really be into having some kind of foreign affairs. Now that could be literal, or that could be just doing something outside of the box, doing something we don't normally do, doing something exotic instead of the everyday mundane, right? So, and this could definitely like increase our popularity and our in our persuasion, you know, make us even more persuasive. But when all this stuff goes into Leo, that's when it like really kicks off for us. So let's see, the Sagittarian full moon may around like the 17th will create possible power struggles, arguments, conflict with family over power, career. Forgiveness is the key, okay? On the 21st, Neptune goes retrograde in our 6th house, which is gonna suck ass. We'll go over that in a minute. Okay, here we go. Okay, so some change could come in mid-month that has to do with work or family. Something that happened from the past, okay? Some of us feel abandoned by someone from the past. And I think there could be some arguments or immature competition here because we felt like someone didn't give us attention in the past. This is what's going to happen towards the end of the month, Libra, so just be aware of that. This could be family, relationship, work. Yeah, we feel betrayed by family or somebody that we really loved, that we wanted like a happily ever after with. I swear I thought there was another card. A lot of water coming up here. Someone that we truly thought was going to give us everything, that we wanted to have everything with, that we truly loved, hurt us in some way, either in the past or coming up towards the end of this month, and we're having trouble moving on and forgiving them because they are so secretive. You have one or more water signs coming up here, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius. That's about it. Some of you have a Leo that really wants your attention and maybe has even been trying to get your attention, but secretly. But they secretly want to give you stuff. So, all in all, Libra, career, reputation, all of that looks good. It's whether or not you can forgive and move on. Not only forgive others, but forgive yourself. And whether or not you can move on from the past and what was done. Just remember that not everybody, family isn't always your blood, you know, and that's a statement that I've kind of had to learn myself as a Libra. And yeah, so towards the beginning of the month, it looks like something's gonna happen, some kind of gift or something like that to do with your job or to do with money, something like that. And it looks really good. I'm getting really good energy off of that. Something to do with the past or stress, forgiveness, etc. has a hold on you. And I would say it has to do with your family, even a loved one or a relationship, I guess. But I would say family because of the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. A lot of you have a water sign that misses you or that's been around for a while. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a significant other, but you have a lot of memories with them. That's why I'm thinking it's someone that's been around for a really long time. Then we have the Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like a gift of money or something physical comes in, but you're bored emotionally. which we talked about. You want something exotic, something different, something wild this month. And I think you're going to get it. I really think you're going to get it. I think you're going to get exposure if you have your own business or if you have your own job. Definitely looks like popularity will be coming in for you. But towards the end of the month, there is something that you're going to have to deal with when it comes to the family or possibly job, but I'm thinking family, where you're going to really have to work something out. And I think it's going to have to do with someone betraying your trust or your dreams or whatever, and you have to work on healing from that, okay? That is what I'm getting for us, Libra. I hope it made sense. So yeah, this Gemini new moon on the 3rd is in our 9th house. Gemini is our 9th house. This is encouraging us to get out of our comfort zone, spice up our boring, mundane routines, get a new perspective, or have an adventure or realization could happen around this time. Learning new things, doing something spiritual or philosophical, and feeding our inner wildness to grow and start something new to spice shit up. And then we pretty much went over the rest of it. Venus in our 8th house, making things a lot more deeper with our connections. Mars in the 10th house, putting our drive and focus into career. Mercury going into the 10th house. Sagittarian full moon may create some conflicts and stuff like that, like I was talking about, some power struggles. Neptune retrograde in our 6th house can make us really tired, cloudy when it comes to our daily routines. Sticking to routine schedules may be difficult. Over medicating could be an issue. Escapism from everyday life. Make sure that you're not going that route, Libra. It can be very hard, okay? Neptune in the 6th is not fun. If you have any health problems, I would try to get a diagnosis ASAP before like the 26th, because after that it may be very, very hard to, or if you get one, it may not be right. Especially if you're a Libra ascendant, this is going to be double for you. If you're a Libra sun, you're going to feel the effects of a lot of this, but if you're a Libra ascendant, this is like seriously like dead on. Like this is you. This is really, really going to happen. Like no doubt about it. So yeah, I love you guys. I love you, my fellow Libras, and I will see you guys over on Patreon when I clarify this reading that I just did for you guys. Check out my new merch. If you didn't know, I just launched some really cute merch. I have Gemini merch up there for Gemini season, and then I have also a lot of other cute shit up there if you want to check it out. And I will see you guys in the weekly live streams or over on my Patreon for the bonus readings. I love you. Have a good month.